Booyah.
We are back. Mr. Pyfer is in the house. I want to give a shout out to Dev Wade with the shit he got growing under his neck. We don't know what it is, but it's there. But I do have a few things. My brother Kurt, we have show cards now. He just turned into fucking Montel Williams. This is wild. So there's a viral question going around. Can 100 men beat a gorilla?
Yes.
My personal opinion, I think 5 or 6 men could beat a gorilla. That's what I think.
You are definitely on some.
No, I'm not. It depends.
What we would call.
I don't. Listen,
Brother, 5-6 people now.
Jump in a gorilla,
brother. What are 5-6? What are you?
Six?
What are 5-6 of you even being a big?
you only need me to rumble a gorilla.
You're gonna fucking gas, massive heart attack,
bro.
done.
What do you mean a massive heart attack?
Let him cook.
brother?
Look,
5-6
Let
of
him
you,
go. Let him
big
cook.
guys.
see, you have the advantage because if he grabbed your hair, that shit's slipping right off, and you could hit him with that Pyfer uppercut, knock him to the fucking moon. Because you were one of my 6 that I was picking.
You fat.
What you got?
motherfucker.
Give me your 6.
Go ahead.
If I pick my 6, it would be the top 6 in the gym. If that's who I would pick, you, Joey, Andre, Jeremiah, Sabatini, and Nursultan. That would be
We're
my
all
6.
fucking dead. Beautiful. Thanks for sending me. To
So
fucking
listen,
death.
What you got?
so here goes a question for me. If you had to fight one, you have to pick it. Would you rather fight a bull-sized kangaroo or a kangaroo-sized bull? What would you rather fight?
Kangaroo sized.
Kangaroo-sized bull.
Okay, same strength.
No, I'm lying. Bull-sized kangaroo.
There you go.
Bull-sized yo, because kangaroos can scrap. And imagine one the size of a fucking bull. I'm going, yeah.
That's a
going the other
viral
way.
question. That's what I want to ask.
A bull-sized kangaroo or a kangaroo-sized bull?
Yeah. What do you think, Kurt?
A bull-sized kangaroo or a kangaroo-sized bull?
Yes. Think about how good.
That's why I said kangaroo sized.
kangaroo-sized bull. 100%.
Smaller.
Smaller.
Facts.
Facts.
That's what we're going with. All right.
Facts.
That's good.
Might
That's
be
good.
able to
What's your
slip
sleeper
and
pick
rip
on
those.
100 men versus the gorilla?
My sleep. Oh, I'm 100% going with the gorilla. He ain't fighting the 6 guys from my team. I'm picking the fucking gorilla.
Speaking of sleeper pick, your boy was in bed like this last night because I had to go to bed at 9:30, so I didn't watch the card, but I made sure I didn't look at my phone for any of your guys' texts. I had my sleep mask on from Dream, and then when I woke up,
Can I tell you something? It looks like a bra.
I was like this. I was ready to go. Nah.
Tell me a little bit about that product right there, man.
No, these are really good, especially for like I have blackout shades in my house, so if you don't have them, this is great. Because yeah, you don't want to be like when your eyes are closed, you can still see light, and if you really want to get deep about your sleep, you don't want to see anything. So
How important was it, like, when you really started taking your sleep, like, super, super serious? How, like, what was some of the changes you really, really
this,
felt?
especially now, is really big for me because we have Veda's monitor in my room to like to see if she like makes noise or if she's moving because then we have to get up and get her. So it's bright. So even if you point it like at the wall, you still see the illumination from it. So I throw this bitch on and a piece of mouth tape. I do, and yeah, that's about it.
It seemed like we covered all the senses. Last week was the mouth. This one we got the. They got anything for the ears?
I don't know. They just came out with some nose strips, so I'm waiting to get those. We'll see. Yeah, shout out to Dream. We're gonna pay some bills real quick.
What we have over there?
Philadelphia brand. They've been with me since the jump. My boys at GoPuff. Yeah, I don't even need this car. I know GoPuff like the back of my hand. GoPuff sells everything. They are a convenience store online, but they do much more than that. Even for me, they sell healthy stuff. Like I get this cereal called 3 Wishes. There's like 5 ingredients in it. They have that, especially if I can't get out of the house with the baby. They have milk. We got protein.
You got some for us?
We got protein bars.
Hey,
We got skinny. We got skinny pop. Son, you we got protein bars. I know Kurt didn't have his breakfast this morning. So Kurt,
Yo, them things smack.
These are good.
Yo, I know. I fucked that
La
up.
Colombe's a local a local coffee company.
They're
I know
banging.
Joey's got that nut ass Dunkin' Donuts in front of him, but I will pass him one of these.
Let me get one. You got
I
another
will
one?
take one of these.
And we'll go. I don't got shit for Haskell. 'Cause I only
Damn.
got 2.
Hey.
But yeah, shout out to GoPuff. Anything you need, ice cream. If you're trying to be fat, you want ice cream, you want snacks. They do alcohol if you're 21 or older. You motherfuckers, don't be trying to pull nothing. All right, but yeah, shout out to GoPuff.
And they got Plan B if you decide to be wild with
Yeah,
that
they
one
do
night
have-
stand.
they do have Plan
It's
B.
crazy getting the
Crazy.
Plan B delivered.
Crazy
That's
work.
crazy.
That's one of their biggest sellers.
I ain't never
think,
been
too,
through, but I
so.
just know.
Yeah.
You haven't seen the meme when it was like when you in the military
Damn,
and you see
really
your car
eating fucking
You
skinny
fucking that
popcorn.
up.
He didn't have breakfast. He didn't have breakfast.
when you're in the military, you see your car swipe for $49.99 at 6 in the morning.
Yeah.
Somebody definitely
For
just
how
glazed
much?
your lady $49.99, 50 bucks.
50 bucks for the pill.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but it's 50 bucks.
Kids are expensive.
All my kids are here.
Kids are expensive. Oh yeah, right. All right, boys. Let's get on to the business. UFC, motherfucking something Iowa. I'm not even Demone. Demez.
Bum, bum, bum.
Yeah.
Not yet.
I got absolutely shit on for my picks.
Yo, yeah. Let's. Where do you guys want to start? I mean, the prelims were good. I had Jillian Robertson. I had Osmot versus Ryan Loder. Misha Tate lost.
My bad, I'm not even, my bad, I wasn't even ready.
It's all right, bro.
My fault, here it come.
Let's start off where we really want to. What we really want to talk about. Little heathen Jeremy Stevens.
Fuck it, let's go there.
Jeremy Stevens.
First off, I got a question. He had put out a little clip, and when he said what he said, did you laugh? Did you whatever?
Can't wait to see Addy whoop his ass. On my jock strap, like your name was Pyfer. Blowing up my DMs like you thought I Pyfer.
Yeah.
Someone get him out of JP. I ain't in no contract, bro.
We're gonna let this play.
T-U-P-I-D. I've been cracking skulls way before we used IG. They had to really think about it. Too hot for TV.
Gun's coming out.
Fucking Iowa. Yeah. Fucking Iowa.
Yeah.
But seriously,
Yeah, it was good.
Jeremy Stevens is bro. I don't understand why he would be mad at you or me of course we're picking Eddie Alvarez to win.
Yeah.
I think he was a little butthurt. You got up there and roasted him, but it was funny.
How'd you feel when he said something about you?
He said my name. I was like,
He
I
didn't
did the
say
50.
shit.
I did the 50 Cent tour. And I was like, what do you say fuck me for? I was like, what the fuck? But
Yeah, it
That
was,
was
it was a weird thing. It was all supposed to be lighthearted. You know, he called us all retards and said Philly sucks. Whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. And he was, I know he was supposed to talk shit, kind of. You know what I mean? So it
Yeah.
is what it is, but it wasn't that deep. And
It wasn't.
I don't wish ill on the guy. Like, I enjoyed watching him fight yesterday. He's a tough dude.
It was
And
a good-
we
it was a
even
scrap.
said like he possibly could beat Eddie. Like,
100%.
Yeah.
but
And it was a scrap. He had a good fight last night. He lost, unfortunately, but he got to go home. That's literally his hometown, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, bro. So
But let me just say, if we're making disses, you are 1-8-1
Nope.
in your last 10
One-
fights.
one- 9-1.
1-9-1.
Sorry.
So.
Forgot how many times you lost.
Are you going to go in the studio next door? Though?
Yes, we
Can
are.
we call up the boy G
diss
Visuals?
track?
What's his
Man.
name? What, can we call on your man and have him?
Listen.
If you'd be legendary if you
Yo.
did this.
Come
No,
on.
bro, I would be
Pistol
cringeary.
Pyfer.
What do you mean?
Pistol
I would
Pyfer.
borderline have to hang myself for it being like embarrassed.
Pistol
Pistol
Piper.
Piper would be lit.
Pistol grip Pyfer.
PP in this bitch.
Yeah, Pistol Pyfer.
Poopy Pants Pyfer is my
Pants.
fucking rap.
What you call it?
Oh, shit.
But Jeremy Stevens does look like his favorite childhood memories when he got.
Jeez.
That's the face he has.
Christ.
We're going to cut that out.
Yeah, we're not going to say that.
Fuck him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but no, Mason Jones took some shots though.
Yo,
No,
he's
they
a
were
tough
rumbling.
fucker.
That was a good fight.
Tough. Obviously, Jeremy's very tough. You know, he didn't trade with him the whole time. It was a good fight. I
Yeah.
liked it.
I did not watch this next one. That's the only one I didn't watch.
Can we jump back real quick?
What?
Muhammad Mokaev versus Ryan Loder.
Not impressed.
Which
Not
one?
impressed.
The Russian or
Yeah.
the
Azamat.
Russian?
Not impressed.
No?
Ryan Loder is very green. He's another like Bo Nickel in my opinion.
Mhm.
just like learning on the job and probably hasn't had that many years in the sport. And if he has, like, you know, he's got other things outside the UFC. Like, I've heard that he's very like involved with things aside from fighting. But I didn't think Azamat looked fast. I think he looked gassed. Obviously, he tried to like empty the tank, but he was hitting him so many times and he wasn't going down. I'm like, I think he's overrated. I know he's 20-3, but I think he's padded his record over there in Russia somehow. I may be wrong, but I don't
know.
think he's gonna go
I
that
picked
far.
him though, so
Two more Jones just behind that.
We know you won.
I picked him.
Quang Lee, if you took him, he was an underdog. Congratulations on that pick. I don't remember who we took there. And Thomas Peterson, I know we've seen him before, but he's it kind of showed with the my fault there. My fault.
I'm not trying to make anything of it.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to say that Sean did give Joey a vanilla La Colombe and you got a mocha one. I'm not trying to put nothing to it, but
You could get canceled in today's day for that.
I'm just
Shit
saying,
like that.
just saying that ain't me.
Not with
pointing it
Trump.
out.
Not with Trump dog in office.
Just
Fuck
saying.
out of here.
If you took Quang Lee, congratulations on that pick. And Thomas Peterson, like I say, I know I've been following him because he's been watching. I've been seeing him in that group with like Gable Stevenson, and it kind of showed in that match. Like he really mauled the shit out of Dontel Mays.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
will say, just the only thing I want to say about Jillian Robertson, I was very surprised. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking.
Mhm.
I thought Marina would be able to stuff takedowns and put like volume on her because I've watched like Jillian of old, but I forgot how like much she's improved.
Dude,
man.
she's getting good.
Shout out to Coach Dean Thomas.
Yeah, shout out to Dean. Dean's
working good.
putting out a lot of work
Yep.
with her. She's looking really fucking good. All right, we can't spend 40 minutes on this fucking card.
Wait, what?
Like
did we
did
say
last
everything
time.
else?
No, we just have to talk about the whole
keep
main
going.
card.
Got you.
Skip D-Rod, please.
Like
in that
I just
fight.
said, Cameron Smotherland. I didn't watch that. And you guys want to talk about that?
He might have
No.
bit off a little bit more than he can chew with this. God just seemed a little bit more
All right.
seasoned. He mixed it up. Pretty
Montel
well.
Jackson and this fight was kind of.
But he took his O. He took his
Yeah.
17-0.
wasn't the best.
Yeah.
No.
Ponzinibbio, D-Rod.
Boring.
D-Rod got it done.
Mhm. It was a
They
good
look like
finish.
two
It was
old
a
heads, bro.
solid actual 3
Yes.
seconds of
Yep,
the
I see,
finish.
yep.
Nice 3-piece.
Yep, I watched it.
Right here, man.
Right here. Go ahead. Start it off, Joey. Talk about these middleweights.
Be honest.
RDR. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna fake.
When's Joey not gonna be honest?
Yeah, RDR, man. Like, he got the job done. He's a two-weight or, two-time champion or whatever with one. Like, I think experience showed. I don't think, I'm not going to be like the rest of the shit fans out there like they were to me. I don't think Bo Nickel got
Fraud check.
Fraud check.
I fucking hate that word.
he's 7-0, 6-0. He's young. He's learning on the job. I actually didn't like seeing him lose. I want the American wrestler to win always. And yeah, I mean, I feel for Bo, and hopefully he gets back and he gets to it. But Rainer de Ritter did okay. It did good, but I don't think he's going to do well at the top.
Do you think he bit off a little bit more than he can chew, or do you think at some point you just got to go for it to see where you actually are?
No, of course he bit off more than he could chew. You could tell he was uncomfortable the second Rainer de Ritter was the one initiating and pushing him on the cage. Like, he probably never has somebody that walks him down and tries to bully him because he's such a great wrestler.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
When
this-
he took them first couple knees, the grimace, I was
when
like,
he grimaced, I was
he don't
like,
want to be there.
I was like,
Right
oh,
before he got dropped, too, like, Rainer was just hitting him with, like, little annoying
And he couldn't
shots,
stop
and he
blocking
was
his body.
smiling. And but I was like,
I think he was more like,
like, ooh, that hurts.
yeah.
My question, real quick, for you guys: do you think maybe Bo listens to the crowd too much and like the fans?
No.
I'm just saying, as far as getting away from wrestling.
Nope.
You don't think so at all? Okay, just a
No.
question. That's all.
I think the thing is, it's not a wrestling match. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter how good of you can't just come. I don't know if you could just come in and just be a wrestler. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't work like
No,
that. If the
not
guy's
anymore.
putting you on your back foot, you can't just come in and beat Bo Nichols. You got to figure out
Well,
a way
I mean,
to.
look at Ponzinibbio. His shots were fucking awful. They were not set up, but yeah, I mean,
He
what did you think?
about Bo? Yeah, I mean he went for that choke and he kind of tried to like jump it, and RDR and is good. He fucking passed his guard, was on top, and then like how it is when you're a wrestler, you're used to being on top. So when someone puts you down and you're like, fuck, like I haven't been here. I'm sure Bo Nickel does not spend too much time on his back. He's from a great team, so I'm sure he does spend some, but he's probably so good in the room that not many people put him there, and then he got there and it was just an uncomfortable position. And then second round, it stayed on the feet and he landed some shots. And bro, you know how it is. Like you get hit with he got hit in the stomach. You could see he winced, and that big knee came. And
What happened with the 37 pounds he was supposed to be cutting or something like that. Or
Bro, it's fake. He was.
Bullshit.
Yeah, he was two. It was
about to say,
220.
damn.
Nah, bro.
and he looks small when he got.
Yeah, bro.
RDR is
people. Yo, the media. People are so gullible.
We are.
Like it's honestly pathetic.
He probably had weight in his
Bro,
pocket.
he had weight. He 100% had weights in his pocket.
Yeah.
If I was watching his vlog, at one point, like I think Wednesday, he was 200 pounds. He had 15 pounds of cut, completely normal weight cut. Like
I think you should go down.
to 70.
Yeah.
There's no. I don't think
You
so.
don't think so?
Nah. I think
Or take some time and get bigger.
I said to Kurt, I said he needs to take a year off and just go develop his
yep.
skills.
yeah.
Develop his skills
for sure.
get bigger because he's not like solid. Like he could definitely go put on some more size.
Well, that's what I had to do, right? I mean, like I had
Take time to build your
the
frame
injury.
out, right?
We went and fought our
Yeah.
debut, and I was skinny as fuck.
Yeah,
Still.
I think he can go. He has the height for it because RDR made him look small.
Yeah.
Last question before we move on: are we looking at RDR a little different after this, or can you? Or do you still say it was?
I think he's good. Like I think we definitely his performance against Gerald like wasn't his best, and he's definitely having better performances. Do I think he's going to be a UFC champion? No. I think he called out Strickland. I don't think that's a good fight for him. Strickland's hard to get down, and Strickland I think would batter him on the feet. But he's definitely doing better than I originally thought he was going to do.
Nice dude too.
Who RDR?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
I'll tell. If
The
ever-
Dutchman.
I would like. I would. Nah, I'm not getting it. Obviously, because he's ranked 13. I think they're fast tracking him. I mean, like he beat Gerald and he was like ranked,
Mhm.
and then he beat Kevin Holland. But
Am I correct? Didn't he call out Strickland?
he did.
I think so.
He just said.
I
that.
think Strickland.
You are
would-
a crazy person.
what?
Better leave Montel Williams alone. He's fixing
do?
his cards.
You missed the whole thing where he said he said.
Oh shit!
Arsenio Hall.
I'm sorry. I
He
was looking
said
at.
he called out Strickland. I don't think it's a good fight for him. He'd probably batter him. He
No,
said,
no, I didn't
Did he
say.
call him?
Yeah.
I didn't even. I was looking at
This is
Were you
crazy.
sleeping?
Ears don't work
I
when
was
you
looking
read.
at
This
this.
is- this
He
is
was
crazy.
looking
Yeah,
at
his
it. My
ears
mind.
his
Lights
ears don't
are
work.
on. Lights
When
are
you
on.
just show up and you got nothing else to do within the show, you could just be
Lights are on.
just enjoying your lolly all day. When I got 30 things, I gotta make sure it go right.
Lights are on. Nobody's home.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you
It's
said
all
that.
right.
I do.
I didn't even. Yeah,
Moving
we're
on.
good. We're
Go
good.
ahead.
Big E versus Corey Sandhagen. Sandhagen, I think we all thought was going to win. Bigger guy naturally, and
Corey
He's
did
good.
initiate the reason they called it an injury. He initiated that 50-50 position, and then Figgy tried to sit up, and Corey was 100% right. He was like, "Yeah, like I knew if he didn't sit back, he was going to pop his knee." He tried to come forward, popped his knee, got TKO'd. Like so, Corey created that because he did the same thing with TJ Dillashaw when they fought. So he initiated that leg entanglement, and he made that injury happen. So yeah, good on Corey. I like Corey.
yeah, he's good.
I saw the clip where I'm just curious how much do y'all love the sport, or is it just a saying? But when you go out there and you say I'm truly willing to die, like how committed are you to that?
Pretty fucking committed. I'm committed when I say that.
No,
shit.
not no more.
I'm
you, can't-
con-
you gotta.
I don't know, bro. I'm committed. 'Cause I have to be but it's like you
How
have
about
to be
prepared to die? I'm prepared.
I'm prepared to die.
I'm prepared to die.
But I'm prepared to kill as well. So, and I know I'm not going to die. That's how I think
This
about
is
it.
true.
I'm so
You should-
prepared to
that's-
kill that I'm not like going to die. But if shit goes bad, like, but the fucked up thing is, you could definitely die in there. Like,
100%.
it hasn't happened. I think about it all the time. I'm like, yo, if I spike this dude on his head wrong, he's like, I will kill this man. Same thing, vice versa. You get caught in a bad position, they pick you up, you get slammed on your head. It's really crazy to think about, like in training, like how many people don't get it. Like one wrong slam, you're getting your neck broke.
Bro,
Yeah.
and think about all the times that Sean has taken me down after the bell and slammed the fuck out of me. And then gets up.
I picked this man up one time after the bell because it was already
what you did.
initiated. But no, it is crazy to think about. Like, bro, like, yeah, it's nuts. We could definitely be.
I'm prepared to. I'm kill or be killed mentality too. My
I definitely
thing is,
don't
like,
wanna
I
die
hope
in
I
there.
wake
Yeah,
up, dog.
yeah,
Like, if
yeah.
I got knocked the fuck out, I hope I'm not dead.
definitely don't want to die.
Woke up dead.
But I'm prepared to
Yeah.
go
Joe,
out
you
on my
made
shield.
a clip. I'm willing to die, but I'm ready to kill. That shit was like some Vietnam shit.
That's fact.
Yeah.
That was cool. Yeah, what he
Good
just
job
said.
on Vietnam
Thanks,
on,
man.
on Netflix. since you brought it
I'll
up.
be saying that on Call of Duty when you're playing. I'm gonna join. No shit. I'm gonna join your group and just yell shit out that ain't going on.
We want to give a big shout out to our new partners at Fanatics Sportsbook. New Fanatics Sportsbook customers can bet and get up to 1,000 in bonus bets. Receive a no sweat bet worth up to 100 in bonus bets daily for 10 days. Download the Fanatics Sportsbook app and use sign-in code BradyBagz to activate the offer. Don't forget to use the BradyBagz code when you sign up. It helps support the show. Must be 21 or over. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions may apply. The link to the offer is in the description. For more info, always bet responsibly. Now let's get some picks.
Bet responsibly.
Is there a promo code?
I just said it.
What was it?
BradyBagz with a Z. BradyBagz.
Don't ever,
with
respect,
a
dude.
Z.
You know what I'm saying? You said that shit right.
You better listen to my man Pistol Pyfer, bro.
Yeah, just to go back to that while Sean's taking a piss.
Told you I do piss a lot, but go ahead.
That whole thing with Jeremy Stevens, I feel like it's a weird thing because
it's not real though. I
don't know if he actually when I commented and I was like, it's crazy you make a diss track saying about he didn't say whoop my ass. He knows he's not whooping my ass. He's too small, and I'm not gonna fucking fight at 45. It was just funny and whatever in the moment. But he was like, "Oh, we looked right at you." I was like, "Bro, me and Sean were shoulder to shoulder. You didn't even look our way." Yeah. When he said he looked right at us, I was like, "No, you didn't."
Legit, right next to each other.
Yeah, we were shoulder to shoulder. He was like,
and it wasn't that serious that it would. Literally, that's what I was saying to the car. I'm like, "Yo,"
I told our manager.
I'm like, we looked right at him, and he didn't even look at us.
God, I hate talking about this motherfucker.
Cooked in the crowd too.
Even listen to that,
Nah, he's a G, bro. I don't give a fuck.
He's bro.
I like watching him fight.
He rolled up by himself, and some of the fucking people going up there were the worst representatives of Philly. They're all from fucking your fucking neighborhood.
They're all from Rising Sun and
They
Cayman
looked
Ave.
like you. That shit was
They
great.
did. White trash.
I was gonna say shit talking is kind of
Rising Sun Ave guys, bro.
Let him know you're the fucking gorilla.
There you go. You got to find
You're
out
the vanilla gorilla.
the fucking albino
we stick
rhino.
together, brother.
I was about to say it's kind of part of the game. It's not some of it's not made to be. That's all last week. It was catching some traction. You and Ian going back and forth. We just tangling a little bit, but it's like, bro,
You said I didn't see the shit. What the fuck?
No, they were just responding back and forth to shit.
I
that
just
was
responding back and forth to each other.
But fans are like
Twitter.
No, on Instagram. Yeah.
Right. Fans would be like, yo, this a bad, brother, some of it's part of the business. Some of it's just no, I want to fight this guy. He wants to fight me.
Oh, I've seen
we got to create some traction.
Now that I'll talking a little bit of shit, they're like, oh, you're
humble
starting
yourself.
To feel your brother.
It's all entertainment.
I'm the most humble person ever.
Some of it's entertainment. That's all, bro.
You have to talk a little.
Imagine if y'all ain't say shit to each other.
And Ian's had my name in his mouth before, and that's why I say things about him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm kind of
Can
I get filled in on this?
He did interviews and
he DM'd you?
No.
So you're on the same time as me.
No,
you guys said DM. On Instagram.
No. They were just having an internet back and forth, responding to what one was saying to the other.
All right, yeah.
But people were taking it now. I could just talk. Some of it is entertainment. Some of it is just
me,
entertainment.
not as a friend and just as a guy in the UFC. If I was looking at it, it makes no sense that you beat the number 13 guy. I get who had a lot of hype. Right?
Yeah.
Hype, because that's the word that we use these modern days of fighting. But Sean beat the number 1 and dominated and finished him. Bro, you didn't finish fucking Procase.
And it's crazy.
And you almost got TKO'd.
Almost got finished. And then,
you were doggy style.
He was talking about who's next for the belt. And then he doesn't say, my name. I'm like, bro.
I thought that was cringe.
I'm like, I have the number 1 next to my name.
Mm-hmm.
What do you, you're an idiot. You are technically a nobody, but I don't care how many followers you have. If you look at your record, you just beat number 13. You lost before that. If it's lining up the way it should line up, I would be fighting for a belt way before you. Now, but I'm not saying I did. I'm not saying I need that. Me and Ian can fight, and that's all I've been saying. Which it's fighting. We fight.
Yeah, and it's not a diss on skills either.
Yeah,
it's just bro, don't try to.
He's trying to jump over all. Bro, There's me, there's Kamaru, and Buckley fighting. Whoever wins that would deserve it more than Ian. There's literally Shavkat, who is supposed to fight for the belt, still right there. So, but he just thinks that he deserves it, and that's what pisses me. He sounds like a little rich kid. I deserve. You don't deserve shit. You earn what you get.
IMG stands for In My Girl. You fucking freak.
It's also It's just a weird flex. It reminds me of my pop.
Yeah.
My pop fought this bull back in
I
the
would
day.
fucking kill you,
Yeah.
dude. If I was the that fighter.
His girl's back
If
shot smells like a
if
pit bull
bro,
cough.
oh my! If people were doing that shit to me, dude.
I was about to say my pop
Don't
fought this
smell
bull
like a
That's why
back
you
in the day.
keep
stick
your private life off social media.
Fuck
Yeah.
out of here.
Either way, like it's, I didn't
Smell
I
like
tried
a
to say
zebra
it
queef.
twice. Oh, I was about to say it's still like a weird flex with just. Oh, but I'm weighing in, so I'm fighting. Like that was just a
Yeah,
weird
no,
flex.
you're just you're cutting weight to get a little bit of money and not do anything.
So,
'cause
so
you're
I
not-
want to know who's the muscle
Who?
out there in Canada.
What do you mean?
You're going out there.
I'm going by myself.
That little bitch is
Yeah.
gonna be out there.
I don't give
You ain't
a
got you ain't
fuck.
gonna have to gat this time, dude.
I ain't give a fuck who Ian's
not real,
rolling
bro.
with.
Hey,
Yeah, it's not
Hey,
real.
I'm just saying. I heard Sean back in the day with some street fights. This motherfucker get down, dog.
Yo, some boys
He
got
got a really good start. Bah!
Bull from Bogside, cuz.
They had an
Put you
altercation
right
inside
out.
a bar, man.
Listen, man, we used to get down back in the day, and I still get down. So, nah, dude, it's all, bro. I'm going there.
I hope y'all get a viral moment.
I hope we're going.
Yeah.
It's business. The
Yeah.
UFC's
It's not going to, bro,
No.
because knowing
He's a
Sean, Sean's not gonna want to fucking talk to someone.
Yeah.
like that's.
I'll
running their
talk.
fucking mouth.
I'll bet yo, like, I will talk to.
You're a bitch.
Get out of my
but see,
mitt, dickhead.
that's the fan shit because it's
Yeah,
not
yeah, yeah.
real.
Yeah.
It's not like there's no beef.
No, it's not real. Yeah,
It's
what-
not
that's what I'm
real.
saying, it's
So
not real.
I'll be like, yo, brother, like,
yeah,
I think I deserve it. You think you deserve it.
let's fight for it.
We'll fight for it.
Yeah.
And that's what it might.
That's a favor.
If Belal, like, we gotta fucking let's
Facts,
talk about
facts.
the
Yeah.
fucking fights.
Facts.
I'm not doing. We're not doing an hour.
I know,
We're
facts,
not Joe
facts.
Rogan.
Yeah, no,
We got
no.
a 3-hour podcast.
Why not? They love it.
Before we move on, like I said, just go sign up with that BradyBagz code Z on the end of that. BradyBagz with the Z. Fanatics Sportsbook. Most important thing I said here is it helps the show. If you do not know, the show is growing. We are getting more sponsorship, more views, more everything. Building this thing from the ground up, which is the only way you can build anything. But go do that. Go sign up for Fanatics Sportsbook.
All right, where are we starting at? Because there's early prelims.
I'm gonna start on early prelims
All right.
with my boy
Marc-Andre
Barriott. I like Marc-Andre Barriott. I think he's a great dude. So I hope he wins. Having said that, I do not think he wins. I think his chin is gone after me. I'm not saying that as
Hey,
an
talk your
arrogant
shit.
person.
He's
No,
gone
I'm
since
not.
then, right?
Yeah, he got knocked out by Dustin.
Yeah,
Stoltzfus.
yep.
So I think he turned around really fast after I KO'd him, and I think you got to take some time off after a knockout like that. So I just don't think his chin's
Yeah.
going to be the same. Unfortunately, I'm going to go with Bruno Silva, but I do hope that Marc-Andre
Gaethje took a fucking year off when he got knocked out by Max.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to. Anything else on those early prelims?
I'm going to go Ian Cutelaba versus Modescus.
Okay, these are the prelims. Yep.
Bukaskas.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Ian with that.
Navajo Sterling is that prospect at
Yeah,
205.
yeah.
For Tuco last?
Yeah, he fought Tuco last.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go with him over the. No, I lied. I'm actually going to go with that Ivan Urslan. He's
I'm
14 up.
Ian last, I believe.
I'm not picking on this one, but I'll let you guys rap about it.
Scared money don't make money, Sean.
Yo, I keep trying to say this every time Ian comes up. If you are not paying attention to Ian Cutelaba, he is fighting better. He is mixing his MMA up way better.
Yeah, he is.
He's realizing that fights do not have to be a war. I think he is a good pick. He is the better grappler and he can strike.
He's got your money back. I remember he said he would never bet on him.
I said I wouldn't bet on Ian. I
Yeah.
did say that. I
Yeah.
did.
Crazy
And then
work.
Something
They ain't
changed.
pulled
Go
a
back on his words.
Yo,
Crazy work.
He started using his Sambo background more. He's
Crazy
now
work.
he's mixing it in with his fight, and that is.
I'm
gonna
also
be a good
going to
pick.
take Jasmine Jasdavicius
Yes,
against Jessica Andrade.
She's going to be too, bro. She's a big girl.
Yeah.
And Jessica Andrade, as of late, not the same as she used to be. And she's small. And she's very small.
Frodo in there fucking throwing down.
Charles Radke and Mike Malott. This is a very interesting fight. I think Charles can definitely knock Mike Malott out.
Yeah.
But Mike Malott's very good. If he fights the way he was fighting before the Neil Magny, or even in the Neil Magny fight, he could get it done. But I don't know. It's a tough one. Charles is training with Belal. He's training with a good camp. His only loss was to Carlos Prates. And even in that fight, he looked good until he got kneed. So, yeah, this
I
is
did not know that this fight was happening.
Yeah, this is a good fight.
I like this
Who's
fight.
the favorite? Who's the
That's what I was looking at right now. Charles,
gotta be Mike
Charles
Malott.
Radke is the underdog,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Mike Malott,
I would go with Charles Radke just because if he's an underdog, the value's there.
and I think Mike Malott might come in and if you give this guy opportunity to get in like a brawl or like a fight, like I think he is the
Yeah.
more tougher guy. But I think Mike Malott could definitely Charles Radke.
Yeah.
I think Mike
Charles
Malott
is
could beat him in a
dog,
smarter way. But
Yeah.
if you give him that fight that he's looking
Yeah,
for,
you're gonna get.
he is a tougher,
Yup.
meaner guy.
I don't know who to pick. I like Charles. I like that he talks shit. I want to see him on the mic. I'm going with Charles.
All right, I like him too.
But-
Just curious, my
close.
bad for you jump over. I know you did Mark Andre Barrios as well, but these guys are both on a bad losing streak. Is this a cut fight?
It's a job fight.
100%.
Who?
Bruno Silva's
And
lost his
Mark
last
Andre
4.
Barriel.
We talked about it.
No. I said I know you talked about
Yeah.
it, but I'm saying
And
I'm
Barriel,
asking
it's on a 3.
a 3. Yeah, somebody's out of here.
Somebody's. You about to lose your job.
ain't
They gonna bring that stick and just drop
You ever
it.
see that?
Wait,
We're
do
talking to the cops.
do you know the
You
song?
about to lose your job.
Damn. Ain't Barriel from
Wait, hold on, please.
Canada?
Yeah.
Hold on. This is actually
You
funny.
about to lose your job.
Ah, fucking whatever.
Boom, boom, boom. Go,
Hey, get some gunshots.
Wait, I found it.
Yeah, play it.
Yo,
You about to lose.
wait till the beat drops. Like 5 seconds. Bro, this shit bangs in my Bronco.
State trooper pulls up next to you, mad as shit. All right,
No,
it sucks we lost this fight. Benoit Saint Denis versus Joel Alvarez.
Did they think that? I think he's
I thought
must watch
Joel-
TV, man. They love seeing that dude.
I
fight.
thought Joel was gonna fucking give him the business. Yeah.
They didn't say what happened yet, right?
No.
Is Bernie Boy off the card too?
Who?
I know his got canceled a little earlier. Gilbert. Against
No,
Morales.
they pushed him. He's the next week. He's the
Okay.
main event for the next week after that. Alexa Grasso versus Natalia Silva. I'm going with Alexa Grasso.
Yeah, I think she's going to be able to
decision.
grapple her.
By decision.
Yeah. Damn, bro, that's crazy. She was just a champion, and they put her in a 3-rounder.
Damn.
Disrespectful.
Jose Aldo versus Ariel Helwani. I am going with Jose Aldo.
Yeah, me too.
Aldo.
I fucking love Aldo.
I think he'll be able to kick him.
Yeah, I love Aldo. But
He kick a boogie
Ain't
through a
it so-
windshield.
Eamon Sahabi has been looking better. But yeah, I think Jose is still that guy.
Oh, I fucking lied, bro. He doesn't kick like that no more.
But he's
He still
bro,
can box,
Who
though.
can? His takedown defense is legendary. This man's not getting him down, and he's not going to piece him up on the
He
feet.
just gets me a little frustrated because it's like you're defending it, but you don't do anything
Yeah.
about it except like look at the
Yeah.
ref and play to the crowd being bored. It's kind of like
His kick, bro. I wish you would just kick him, motherfucker. His kicks were lethal back in the day.
Yeah,
all these
fucking
fucking
WEC
guys, all
days.
these guys who probably don't even like what he did to Uriah Fabe, bro. He was taking dudes off their feet with kicks. Crazy work.
Yeah.
Valentina versus Manon. I
Yo.
feel like this is a fight that's supposed to have been happening for a long time.
Manon's a
I
big,
think it's gonna
strong
be
French
close.
woman, man.
I think it's going to be close.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be boring, but I think it's going to be close. So I would say take this fight to a decision,
Over
but lean
2.5
Valentina.
for sure.
You know what? Valentina, because I fucking sucked ass this week.
Yeah, you did.
I went, I went negative. Like
Joe always does good, so whenever he does bad, I have to shit on him.
all right, Shawnee boy.
Yeah, all right, we're going into it.
Main event.
Belal, remember the name Muhammad versus Jack Della Maddalena.
I know where you're going because
listen.
and why.
For me, I want Belal to win, of course. It is better for me if Belal wins. He's the only person who has beaten me in my career. The better he does, the better it looks for me. And I possibly...
I just wanted to ask you.
And I possibly could get a title shot next. This doesn't mean I've talked... The UFC has given me no context on this. I'm just thinking I'm
Storyline.
going to be there. Me and Belal have fought. I'm a guest fighter for the week, so I'm going to be out there. Obviously, they want me there. And Shavkat's still hurt. I'm hearing he's not fighting until October or December. So, and I'm hearing they might be going to Chicago in August, and that's where Belal's from. So if a lot of things have to line up. But with that being said, Jack's a fucking very tough fight, and I wouldn't be surprised if Jack wins this fight. Jack can knock people out. That's usually how he wins fights. Belal's been knocked out by Luque back in the day. He hasn't been knocked out since, but he's been dropped by Jeff Neal and he's been dropped since then.
Got hurt by Leon.
Got hurt by Leon, and Jack knocks guys out, and he's hard to take down and hold down. So it's going to be a very, very interesting fight. I'm I'm picking Belal, but I would not be surprised if Jack wins this fight.
He got hurt in the first fight. Let me just clarify because I don't want people to be.
Who got hurt?
Belal by
Leon in
Leon's
the
head
first
kick.
fight.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But yeah, it's and then I think if Jack wins, I think Islam's going to move up.
How does Jack win by knockout? Jack win by decision?
I think
I
Jack
think-
has to win by knockout.
I think Jack wins by
The distance is more so
by
for
a finish.
Belal.
Yeah, for sure. And that's not a diss on Belal. That's just how he usually wins. Besides when he fought me.
I think if he wins, he's gonna get a knockout. Good man.
The internet loves to tell me. Like,
I mean, I was just about
I'm
to
like,
ask
first
you.
of all,
I was like, I'm aware.
I got
fellas.
beat by journeyman Jack apparently too.
First of
but-
all, to be knocked out, you have to touch the floor. It's a TKO.
It's a TKO?
It's a TKO. I've never been knocked out in my life.
Somebody's
Never been knocked out in my life.
Yeah,
so
somebody was
every day
arguing
I'm like, every time they say you got it, I'm like, it's a TKO. I literally, I'm like, it's a TKO. Like, I just like
They
when people
throw
say
that
it to me,
shit like a draw
they think,
four,
They
bro.
think like it's just like like get hurt. I'm like, he's the UFC champion.
Like, brother, I'm past it.
I've
I'm
lost-
number one. Like, I'm
I've
gonna get my
lost one
shot.
time in my career. I'm number one. And look what I did to Leon. And look how all these other guys beat Leon. I'm the only person to ever do that to Leon. So, yeah, brother. It's going to be, I'm going to Canada on fucking Thursday.
Mhm.
It's going to be,
Never been?
interesting. Fuck no. Fuck would I go
I heard you were excited.
I am excited.
Traitor.
Going
Ooh,
I
Canada.
am excited to,
I heard
just-
it's pretty.
I've
out
never
there.
been
No, Canada, it kind of
Yeah.
where I was at, it looked like New York a little bit. Like
Yeah.
it's like a
Really?
kind of like a New York. Like
no,
like a Manhattan
the
type
way we
area.
think it's in Montreal. You know the way we think about LA and how LA is all like weird and shit.
Mhm.
That's not how it all is out there.
Yeah.
Like,
What's
and-
gonna fuck
but-
you? Oh, go ahead, my
With
bad.
Canada, people think Canada and they think all like the shit with that's going. All Canadians aren't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like Canadians are some fucking tough motherfuckers. Hockey, like there's some tough motherfuckers that come out of Canada. So yeah, I think it's gonna be cool. I've never been a guest fighter before, so that's gonna be fun.
That's where the UFC flies you
You
out.
have to
has
find
you
me
there.
out when
It's
I
all
do
on
some
them.
appearances. Dean's going to be there, so
You gonna
Dean-
get paid.
GSP's out there. I'm going to try to see if I can link up with GSP.
You gonna talk to him?
I'm going to try to
Finally.
link up to him.
Yeah,
We,
man.
bro, we were in. Where were we? It was one of my
It was
fights.
after one of your fights. But bro, the man
I was like, Sean,
the
say
man
hi.
was walking in. I could have started sucking his dick right there.
No, you couldn't.
Whoa! Holy shit!
I was like, Sean, say hi. It's your favorite fighter.
Bro,
He's like,
I would because I hate.
he's like,
when-
I'm not Dick
Yo,
Rod.
I was in no, because like, dude, I was
I
in
get it.
I was in BJ's the other day.
Yeah.
And I hear these two kids.
I hate that we just said sucking dick and now we talking about BJ's. But
Yeah,
go ahead.
and
So-
the
so-
kid with kids in the room.
2025.
The
2025.
Facts,
Keep your mind open.
They said,
Uh,
Sean Brady.
They yelled at me across BJ's, and I'm like, yo, just for that, I just kept walking. They chased because I knew they were coming, so I knew that they were.
But they're kids.
No, they weren't kids. They were teens. They
He
were.
turned
they
into
were
Denzel
I said
Washington.
kids. They were probably
Young
early
20s.
early
Yeah.
20s, but they're yelling at me across the. I'm like, yo, don't.
Get your fucking
I'm like, don't
hands
yell,
off
don't.
me.
The fuck
I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, do me a favor. I'm like, don't yell at me across the fucking. They're like, my bad. You're trying to keep a low
So-
profile. I'm like, no, I'm just in BJ's, and you're yelling in a store. Like they're like that. Like
So,
He YI ordered you.
did it make you mad?
it didn't make me mad, but
Initially.
I'm just going like I never want to put people like if I want to like don't put people in a position to make them feel weird or like make it like a big like broadcast like yo like if you I'm not saying just me if you're like yo like just go acknowledge them or take a picture but be discreet like don't fucking like I'm in
Blow up your
BJ's
spot.
bro like I'm just trying to I was there I didn't get a fucking formula like I'm trying to get some formula some Greek yogurt and trying to get the fuck up out of here
YI order.
no but
I had a moment like that. My
no,
old
somebody
time.
came with you?
no, the fuck
No,
you did.
no, you knucklehead. Get the fuck out. Yeah, I did.
Let's go
yeah.
from the break.
Yo, that's just an act.
Nah, mine was
so say that shit.
Yo,
Go ahead.
mine was with my.
Okay,
my,
bitch, explain
mine-
it.
Say it.
Mine.
Mine.
When I had my Sean Brady get yelled at moment, that was by the fucking police. But I had a starstruck moment my first time I met Frankie Edgar. It's my all-time favorite fighter.
Okay.
I was in New York. I was with Sean. We were,
I didn't give my pick. I'm gonna go with.
I was about to say, yo, you rude as shit.
Nah, it's good. No, like he said, don't yell, bro. I walk in the locker room up at Henzo's.
Yeah.
And he's standing there, and I'm like, bro, I'm fucking starstruck. I'm like, oh, this is my favorite fighter. This is when Frankie was like running through shit.
One knee or two?
Two. I laid on my stomach like a sniper.
Justin was like this.
Yeah.
Not the joint off the back of the bed. The head of the bed. This shit is a fact.
No.
Jesus Christ.
He said off the back of the bed. No. Oh, shit.
Go ahead, yo, finish your story,
No.
bro.
So they're like, yo, say hi to him. I'm like, I'm not fucking saying hi. I'm in the locker room with him. I feel like a nut. So we go out, like maybe 20 minutes later, he's standing at the fucking water fountain. I walk up like a kid. I'm like, yo, bro, my wife loves you, bro. That was the first thing I said to him ever, to Frankie. He
thought you were a cuck or
No,
some
he
shit.
talked to me. Yo, he talked to me like we grew up together, bro. It was cool as shit about him. Yeah, it was cool as hell. I talked to him for like 10 minutes.
But that's the way, if you just approach people cool, like that's how it's always. But like if you're drawn, like.
And don't think it's corny when they say like now I'm with my kids, no pitch. Like some of it's security reasons, some of it's like I don't even post my wife. I don't post my kids, and you want to take a picture of my kids in the background.
Yeah,
shit like that. Live in the moment. If he dap you up, and that's the moment.
You can pull up with if I'm with Veda. If I'm with my kid,
don't I can't let you get close.
Yeah, don't even approach me. No, don't come near me, bro.
Can't let you get close, bro.
Shit with the kids, bro. Like like don't even come near me. Anybody, I be seeing motherfuckers walk, they get close.
Yeah.
Don't.
Let's say you didn't know me.
Next time I see Sean somewhere, I'm going to
chill son in. Chill. I do the chill son in. I can't let you get close. I can't let you get close.
Yo, I couldn't even imagine if you did that, like fucking around with someone, like
I can't
jumping
let
at
you
them.
get close.
Oh, bro.
Yo, they would shit themselves.
I do want to give my pick though, because I didn't give it. So you're going Belal. I'm also going Belal.
Kurt, anyway, I want to tell you
something. Well, you ain't a fighter, bitch, so we don't give a fuck.
No, he's 4-1, bro. Don't be fucking.
That is true.
That shit, bro.
Are you 4-1 or 4-2 as an amateur? Five.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
When I leave this room, I'll be 5-1. Cuz watch your mouth.
right,
I'm about to fucking call
Go ahead,
Matt Hill. I'm about to call Matt Hill to come in here and finish the job.
See this shit?
Let him get his shit off. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Belal. I think he's actually gonna be able to wrestle him. I think if Gilbert had success taking him down, obviously Jack's training for it, but I don't know. I feel like Belal's gonna be able to get to him. I personally want to see Belal win because I want to see Sean rematch him, just from as a fan, not as his friend. I just want to see that fight back, especially with the way he is now. And if not, I also would like to see him get Jack, just because of the shit he was running his mouth about back then too. So I think both are good fights, and they're both good fighters. But
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm going with Belal. So
we don't give a fuck about your pick, but we'll
I am. Listen,
who are you picking?
I'm going
Shut
Belal.
the fuck up. I know what you're talking about.
I was about to say, I wonder how Belal will be treated in his post career. Like, is it somebody that people will look back and appreciate?
They will not remember the man.
I wonder. I don't know.
Fans are assholes.
They are.
And everyone has short memories. Like, you think about Anderson Silva, people don't remember Anderson. And that's what sucks. Like, when you see these guys hang around too long, you don't get remembered for what you did when you were, like, the man, you know? So
I don't like Belal, like watching him fight, but I also like that he has given Sean credit as better.
Oh,
as
he
the
gives
toughest
me
guy
like
in the division.
old, like he gives me all kinds of like. I never like I like Belal. Like he does a lot of shit for his community. Like he's a good dude. Like, I don't know why the fans they just shit like they
because
find
he doesn't curse and he's cringe
but he's another example of someone who's made beefs out of not when there's not. But he's just selling his fights like and like he's talking shit. But that's. At some point, you have to do that. You know? At some point,
but he didn't call us all retards like Jeremy Stevens. He said, Philly sucks.
Yeah, Philly sucks.
Bum, bum, bum. Go ahead.
Bum, clap.
What do you think they did with Jeremy Stevens? Do you think they give him another fight?
I hope not. I mean,
he only made the card to sell tickets.
That's not.
No,
I shouldn't say hope.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I wouldn't say I hope not because I do enjoy watching them fight.
Yeah. He was. They were.
He
slanging
didn't
him.
seem
slinging.
like you got to think he took off. He was
But
throwing
he
bare
gets
knuckle.
taken down. He got
He's
taken
been
down.
boxing for
he
a
got taken
couple
down
years.
easy.
His body didn't look like it was used to taking some of those type. And you got to think the
Different.
volume changed.
It's
to the-
different, bro.
The dude was mixing it up. It's like, damn, I
2
forgot
rounds
this is
to 2 minute rounds to 5 minute rounds.
Yeah.
Takedowns.
The leg kicks look like they were hurting a little
The
differently.
camps are different. Like,
Yeah.
it's just different
Yeah,
work.
fuck that MMA shit.
It's different work, brother.
But in all fairness, the reason I'm saying I don't think so, and I said hope,
Yeah.
is I just want there to be a standard for, bro, you can't be fucking 1-9-1.
Mhm.
And
yeah, for sure. That's a good point.
yeah, and like you can't have fucking 0-7 like a Tony Ferguson.
Quality
you know what I
over
mean?
quantity.
Yeah.
Like
right?
if we're
You can't
saying we're
have
the
Justin
best in the
Haskell in
world,
there.
if we're saying we're best in the world, like even Chandler shouldn't get another fight, man. Like you're on a
If you're
four-fight skid.
keeping it a buck,
Yeah,
But
but if
But
you
the
put
other side is
entertainment.
business, right?
You got
Entertainment,
some
yes.
guys who they don't like because
Yeah.
the UFC doesn't like some fighters that if they go on a 2-fight, they cut your shit right away.
there's
you know what I
motherfuckers
mean?
getting cut off wins.
I'll give you a great example. If they
Or
brought
not
the
getting
bull,
opportunities on streaks.
Mm-hmm.
if they brought the bull death sentence to the UFC, he would sell out the
Who?
arena.
What?
Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
What are you talking
The
about?
bull-
WWE? dude?
No, the bull death sentence. The bull that was training with Mighty Mouse. He keep the little. He from the street. He like a street fighter. If they brought him to the UFC, it would go absolutely nuts because it's entertainment. Like it, y'all may not agree, but that's how it fucking works. Some part is entertainment.
Stop
You have to-
shaking your head, Dev. Well, I don't even know who the fuck
Am I
we
lying?
talking
It's
about.
nice.
Yes,
Scratching
you
that shit
probably
under
seen him
his
before,
neck.
Black Bull. Like he's not a
Look at-
fighter.
I
It's an entertainment.
I
but that's
I
the
haven't seen
versus,
him.
or
I
it's
don't
the
know
same
what
thing
he's
that's
talking
happened with boxing, where it's just like you got the Logan Paul. Like they're not great boxers, but they got followers.
Yes,
to the
no,
point where,
I know.
Yeah,
exactly
so it's
what
like
you're saying.
some of it is
The
entertainment
UFC
versus
is definitely moving into more of a entertainment type
absolutely,
of role,
which I don't like.
because they did it with they're with the WWE now. Like they're like it's more entertainment. Unfortunately,
We moving on to a couple
But no,
topics.
yeah, you
Yo,
better-
just
better-
Rolly Romero beat Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia looked
Crazy
like
work.
poop.
is boxing in trouble?
yo,
No.
No?
real quick. These motherfuckers, you had Eddie Hearn on Ariel Helwani's show saying like that boxing shitting on MMA right now and MMA's this, MMA's that. They had a card in Times Square and nobody fucking knew about it.
The only point I will say Eddie Hearn made that I think is a good point is the company shouldn't be bigger than the fighter.
Mhm.
And
I-
I think that we should have cool ass walkouts like that.
Yeah, I agree with
It would
that.
take forever
Yeah,
though if you're
yes.
trying to. But we have too many fighters,
Yes.
and that's
And
the
then
only
they
thing.
had Canelo fight on Saturday and no one was talking about it.
Yeah. I think that this card.
I didn't even know he fought.
Exactly.
neither.
Fought last night.
Did he win?
And you don't know who his opponent was either.
No.
But
I
now
didn't know.
Cab
supposedly
driver.
he's fighting.
I ain't gonna say it's a
Now
cab driver,
supposedly
but
he's fighting Terrence Crawford, which
Yeah.
I'll
I'll
be
be
very
watching that.
interested.
Uber driver.
But yeah,
watch
Devin
that.
Haney fought. Fucking Ryan Garcia fought. Teofimo Lopez fought, and I knew because I'm a fan of combat sports, and I was watching. But
Did they all win?
they
Teofimo
all
won.
won.
Devin Haney won. It was
Ryan
bad.
Garcia.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia
Teofimo's wasn't great, and Devin Haney's was. He was getting.
I saw the joint and fast forward. It looked like they were just
They
circling the ring
said
barely.
Dancing.
they said like there was like the lowest punch count, like they were getting shit on, but it was in Times Square, which should have been a fucking headline in itself. But anyway, I don't know
joke.
what the fuck I was talking about.
It's all good. Question:
Sorry.
have you been? I've been watching. Izzy's kind of like on this cross training camp tour.
Yeah, training with
That-
my boy David Goggins.
And he's training with David Goggins. I was like, did you see that?
I
Obviously.
think it's all people will need to take a step back and like he's not doing this for MMA.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are like, oh, like that's not what he should be doing. He's doing it just to go and explore different things and his fucking mind.
Mm-hmm.
Like to go and hang. It's just a different. It's not. He's not training for MMA. He's training his mind and he's training his body. It's just to go through something different. I watched the vlogs. I thought it was awesome.
Yeah.
Like, my man was start like they did like a 5 mile run. Then they did a crazy ass workout on. I'm trying to find out what they did.
Yeah.
So
I-
I'll pull up.
My question
Pull-
is, do
I'll
you
pull-
think you can hang with Goggins?
I don't know if I'll hang with him, but I will do my best to.
There's no way he took him on like a. He's not doing like an ultra run with him or some shit.
No,
Like,
no. So they did a run in Vegas, and then they did like a crazy stairmaster workout, and then they were on the bike. I'm like, I'll be right there with Goggins until I'm not.
I heard Sean just a little story that I got told, and I think I got told it by Jonathan. I think no, it was Eddie Torres. He freaking said that you guys went out for a ride and the instructor couldn't get up this hill. And it was like his second time riding or first time. And the motherfucker went right up the hill. And he was like, I don't know if you know what he's talking about, but he was like, bro, I've never seen shit.
I just think some people enjoy working out. Some people work out because they have to work out.
Like, when I'm done fighting, I will be doing Ironmans. I will be sitting on a bike for 6 hours. I'll be like, I love it. And that's where Goggins is at. Like, so yeah, I think it's cool as shit, but you got these MMA people like, why is he doing? Izzy can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I love his mindset. He has nothing to prove. My name is sketched in history. Like,
when we seen him at your one fight, bro, he's the cool as shit, as shit, bro. Yeah. Cool as shit. What else you got?
That's true. Did you see? Did you get any? It's upside down, but I got a little excited. Is it really? Is it? We got these what was I say? Jon Jones teases one last fight. I don't know if I was supposed with the posters. Are you guys really?
It when I see it. It was going to be International Fight Week. International Fight Week's around the corner. They haven't announced shit.
Yeah,
I don't know, bro. If I was Tom Aspinall, I'd be pissed.
I think Tom shouldn't be waiting like this, bro.
Just waiting and just
go fight Sandhagen. That's what I think Dean said.
Yeah, but I don't think it's up to him. Like, the UFC wants this fight, and they're just trying to make it.
Which one's going to affect you more? Because I'm not going to lie, I've been setting it with Dustin's out of here too, and Dustin has been like I just feel like he's been great to MMA, great for MMA. So with Dustin's last fight coming up as well, sad, right?
Yeah. I don't want it to be his last fight, but
I don't want. I think he's got more in the tank.
Yeah, but it's like if you can't get it, what are you fighting for?
He's well off. He's well off, and that's what he said. He's like, if I can't get the belt, like I'm kind of, So it's gonna be interesting though. He beat Max twice, but Max looks really good as of late. It's gonna be a good fucking fight.
But he is coming off the loss to Poirier.
This is very true.
So, but
Dustin is a
dog. I think we should do some sort of
a dog.
You ever remember seeing that meme with the kid? He goes, "This certain player,
dog."
Yeah, dog.
He's like fucking Jesse Ramirez, dog.
Yeah,
this guy. Dog.
You really got, like I said, you go back. I saw this clip where they took the volume out of the Dan Hooker fight, just the shots.
Yeah,
bro. I want to go back and watch that fight. I got to go back and watch it, bro. He was like, "No, fuck that."
And then afterwards, he's like,
"You like that, Dan?"
Yeah, like you could. Poirier turned that shit up on him.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch.
Some of them hooks.
Dan Hooker looked like he was dying on the.
Some of those. That video at the end. That's the one. It's like, yo, this motherfucker might die.
Shit's real.
Facts.
What else?
That's it. Last thing I want to ask you about is I was watching the Karate Combat Journal, Muhammad Mokaev. He's just in a very fucked up place.
He was on that?
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, him and Armin. Armin was on it.
Armin grappled.
He was on it, and Grapple, and somebody else was on it.
Sam Alvey knocked out Tyrone Spong. Do you know Tyrone Spong?
Boom.
Yeah. He was the motherfucker of all motherfuckers, and to see him getting out, like, sad, bro.
Yeah.
But to Muhammad Mokaev, no, you think?
I think the UFC is just kind of making a point. Like, they said no, we're not bringing him back. They should. The 125ers need it. He's a contender. Like, he would be fighting for the belt, which is sad. He's a young kid. I want to see him get back there for sure.
I think the UFC had some problem with him. Like they said, they don't like working with him. Where they won't disclose like what it is. That is exactly. It can't be just a communication thing.
I mean, he's young, man. I don't know, man. I'm somebody that just really look at life where it's like you're an idiot at some point. Like when again. 5 years ago, 10 years ago, like that kid was an asshole. If I was talking, so it's like he's 4, I think it was.
Yeah, he's young.
He's young, bro. So
and that's the thing. He has 15 years. He'll make it back to the UFC at some point.
I hope so. I hope he live, learn, and then learn from it, and somehow get it back going. But that's all I have. Is there anything else? Anybody else?
I got something real quick. Real quick. This is like an important day in my life. It's my oldest son's 19th birthday, but on top of that, I got released from prison today, 3 years ago.
My dad was locked up.
But I want to say something.
Thing,
don't do the crime, you won't do the time.
No. Listen,
the Trump guy.
Yeah, listen, it's not a badge of honor.
Yeah.
Prison's not a badge of honor, and I just want to take time to say this. Like my brother here, him and his wife, they fucking took that walk with me when I was there.
Yeah,
and he had every right. A lot of people had every right
like walked
not
you in?
to. No, like wrote me. They wrote me. They sent me letters.
Yeah,
bro. When you're away, you don't know what the fuck that means to you.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like that you're not
because you got your cut off from the world.
And yeah, you don't know. And the program I was in, we didn't have TV, we didn't have radio, we didn't even have fucking food.
Shoot program. That's what I just thought.
Yeah, you don't know anything
yeah.
about what the fuck's going on. It puts things in perspective. Your dad probably spent more time on the toilet than I did in. But when I went in, I was a fucking dad. I had a business. I had a fucking career going. Had shit going on. Sick parents. Like, it's not a fucking badge of honor. It's a new, I look at life totally different. And that's why I'm so committed to you guys, because my guys were committed to me when I was the fuck away. You know what I mean? So I know I got sentimental for a minute, but I look at life differently. I came home on my son's 16th birthday, so we celebrate his birthday and a new beginning in life, man.
Damn, it's already been 3 years.
Yeah,
Hell
3
yeah,
years
brother.
today.
Shout out Justin Haskell.
Shout out to Justin Haskell Freedom, man.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
man.
the whole clan of the Haskells. There's
Did
a
your
lot
son?
of-
When's your son committing?
Next Friday.
Next Friday. I
Yep.
wish
Yo.
him the best.
Not to make light of it, but you were in prison for not that long, but you got a lot of prison tattoos. So them tattoos
me some. Give me my prison tats.
Them tats are ass.
That
Yeah,
is-
listen.
Anyway.
You know what you said? What'd you say? The kid was young, he was dumb.
Yeah.
I got majority.
Them
of my,
Chargers
yo,
dookie.
I got a couple bad
He got
tattoos.
a Trizzy tram stamp. That shit.
Yeah,
is
you do have a tramp
tram
stamp.
stamp.
That
It's crazy.
I got a tree
Yo,
stamp.
Are you self-conscious when you
A
take your shirt
tramp
off?
Fuck no. Why
Yo,
would I be so-
we pulled up here. My man's belly was hanging out the bottom of his
There you
shirt.
go.
Crazy work.
It's like a crop top.
Crazy
Yeah.
work. My man had a
Wait,
crop
let them
top
know.
I
on.
will say, you came out looking
Yo.
thin, like you wanted to
I got
fucking
a
be in
picture,
shape.
Bro.
Now you just blew back up.
Bro.
Nah, dog. I came home like I was on that shit. That's stress.
Nah, you
Nah.
was in shape.
Nah.
Bro.
I was.
Yeah. Then you went to
That
eat started eating like a
I was at
bodybuilder.
David Goggins shit we were doing in there.
Then
Yeah.
you just started fucking.
Drawn.
Were you bottom bunk or top?
I was bottom. I don't know why you're laughing. That's a power move.
No, let me tell you.
I know.
Let me really tell you. Remember, I'm a truck driver, so when I was running teams, and like you know, my pop did
Running teams.
running team
I got
drivers.
you.
My pop was locked up for a long time, right? So he was asking me some questions in the truck. He was like, "Yeah, so what is 2 of y'all in there?" I was like, "Yeah,
I love
it's
how
2
you-
of us,
I
right?"
love the voice
That's my
you make
pop.
to
That's
your
my pop
dad.
talk. He was like, he says, "What is like bunk beds or something?" I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "You on the top or the bottom?" I said, "I sleep at the top." All I heard was.
Yep. Yeah.
He said, as we said, don't matter what jail I went to, top He was like, "Oh, he was like, get your ass to the top
Yep.
bunk." You know what I mean? Like that shit. I was
He
like,
You know,
bitch. He
the
said, "I'm
diamond- when you're
I was
in
like, yo,
that
it's not that
cell,
deep,
when
bro.
you're in that cell, if it's not a medical card, like, because some guys do have medical clearance where they can only be bottom bunk, but if you go in there and there's like 2 dudes and they're like, "Yo, you're up top,"
You probably couldn't even get on the top bunk right
because I was on the top bunk twice.
in your current state.
Yeah,
you ain't
too.
climbing
listen,
on the top
brother.
Sean,
bunk.
I don't know
I saw
why.
the clip this morning. They was using gang as a barbell. They was squatting with the bull, and then they was curling
Yo.
bro up.
Yo.
Jail is not yo.
Yo.
Listen, let me just get this on my chest. If
Imagine
I
you're
go
getting
to jail, I am doing a life sentence.
I see that video.
The day I get in jail, I am literally
Yo.
creating a shank.
Yo.
I know it sounds tough.
Imagine your pop. Imagine you're watching your son getting curled. As a dad, you failed, like brother.
Brother, first, I'm
You're just
100%.
hanging out.
I'll be yo. I'm Muslim the first 10 minutes in.
Yeah.
I'm literally taking my shahada.
Orange beard. Straight, I'm going full.
I'm not coming out
I
my
don't
cell
think they
until
would
I'm-
allow you, bro. You can't get the fucking facial
I'm
hair.
getting my dad to write letters. I need to talk to the E-man. Like
Yeah.
I'm
they're
the
looking
day I
at
get
you.
in
They're
there.
like, I don't know about him. Look at that little ass beard he got.
Yeah, he's got alopecia.
All right.
All right, yo, let
let's
me
wrap
wrap this up, man. Yo, shout out to all our sponsors. As always, follow Philly Jeweler at Philly Jewelers. If you need custom pieces, jewelry, inquiries, hit them up, follow them, reach out to them. But also, this episode was sponsored by Feher Cutz. Tell us a little about Feher Cutz, Brady. Who is Feher Cutz? Tell him who he is.
I don't got a cut right now. I'm
Yeah.
getting one tomorrow. That's my man, Mikey. Shout out to Mikey. He was
Yep.
in London. Cut
Mikey's going to be a celebrity barber.
Mikey's been cutting my hair for at least 10 years, probably more.
Mike was cutting my hair before.
And that's how long he's been cutting. Because you ain't got no hair left.
He's shaping up in his
He was cutting
imagination.
me in his garage.
Yes.
We moved on to another shop, and now we're at another shop. And then hopefully my man Mikey gets his own thing because he is the man in
man.
Philadelphia
He's
for
good,
haircuts.
dude,
Yes.
babe.
You know you're serious when you wear the head strap like.
We be giving people fades. He be saving me. He be giving
Yeah,
fades.
there you go.
Everybody gets
Yeah.
fades.
My first cut was on a toilet in his grandma's bathroom. crazy, right? When I had a hairline. It was nice to.
You probably thought you were the man when you had some hair.
I was a shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Sean
walked
Paul
around like
braids.
this.
You
Yo,
probably
he
thought you
didn't want to take your hat off.
No. What they say, yo, this shit got some chop. This got chop to it. This shit's got chop.
Shout out to Feher Cutz. Follow him. He is down at 2731 East Cumberland Street in Philadelphia. That's your neighborhood?
appointments only.
Boy,
Don't play that.
Yeah,
Yo, and he be-
Cumberland Street.
And you better make that appointment because
Yes,
he's
sir.
booked a couple weeks out.
And last fight in London, he was trying to, he reached out to some of the fighters. Like I said, he was going to have some appointments
he was
with
about
them.
to, he was about to cut it off.
He
He was about to cut it off, and I said, "Nah, Mikey,
told me he
no
couldn't
ops."
cop opposition.
He was?
Yeah,
No,
he had
the
a bull.
one of the boys who trained with Leon asked him for a cut, and we were like, I told him, here,
Fuck
he was
outta
like,
here.
fuck out of here,
Chicken.
But yeah, Mikey is growing down at LB Cuts in Philly. Like I said, if you're in the area, you need a barber, you need somebody to travel, you got some sort of event. I don't care if it's your son with his commitment day, anything you got, hit up Feher Cutz. We will post his stuff up on the Instagram page. Other than that, take us out. Sign up for who?
Sign up for Steadypicks. We're gonna get Joe Pyfer a hoodie because he missed out on the hoodie. They didn't have 7XLs for Justin Haskell.
I have a hoodie.
Sign
Fuck
up
out
for
of here.
Steadypicks.
Shout out Dev Wade.
Peace.